If your short form edits feel boring or basic, transitions can make a huge difference, but most beginners overcomplicate them. So in this video, I'll show you 5 clean and beginner friendly transitions in Davinci Resolve that instantly make your shorts feel smoother and more engaging. Okay, so for the first transition, what you want to do is you want to grab an adjustment clip, make it 10 frames, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you want to delete everything else and put it at the end of the clip, open it in the Fusion page. Then you want to add a transform, keyframe the beginning, zoom, and keyframe not the end, but you want to click on the last frames over here. In this case, it's 9. You want to use your arrow keys to go 1 frame ahead. So you'll be at the 10th frame. You want to keyframe this as well. And you want to double click it and put in 0.75. Want to spline it like this. Go to animation, enable motion blur, advanced options, and put this to reflect. Then go back to the edit page. Take another adjustment clip. Take another adjustment clip and make this one 10 frames as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Delete the rest. Open it in the Fusion page. Then add a transform. Keyframe the zoom, beginning, at the end. Then at the beginning, change the size to 2.5 and adjust your spline graph like mine. Then don't forget to add motion blur. And that's going to be it for the zoom out transition. So for the zoom in animation, you want to do pretty much the same. Drag in an adjustment clip and make it 10 frames. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Delete the rest. What you can do is you can actually copy this already, like so, by holding down Alt. I'm going to open this one in the Fusion page. Add a transform. Keyframe the beginning and keyframe the end. Change the last keyframe to 2.5. Then adjust your graph like I do mine. Go to animation. Put the motion blur to 0.5. Advanced options. Reflect. Now go back to the edit page. Go over to this adjustment clip and open it in the Fusion page. Now again, add a transform, keyframe the beginning, size, and the end. Beginning, double click it and put it to 0.75. Adjust your spline graph like mine. Animation to 0.5 and change this to reflect. And that's it for the zoom in transition. Now for the next transition, we're going to be creating a slide transition. So to do that, drag an adjustment clip in, make it 5 frames, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Delete the rest. Copy it, drag it over to the beginning of the second clip. Open this one in the Fusion page. Then add in a transform node, keyframe position X. Go over here, change this to -0.5 and adjust your spline graph like mine. Go over to animation, put the motion blur to 0.5 and change the edge behavior to reflect. And go back to the edit page, open the second adjustment clip. Then add in another transform node, keyframe the position X, again at the beginning and at the end of the clip. And at the beginning, you want to put this to 0.5. Then adjust your spline graph like I do mine. And make sure to add in the motion blur and edge behavior to reflect. Okay, so that is it for the slide X. You can do this the other way around as well, where you keyframe 0.5 over here and change this clip over here to 0.5. This way it won't slide over to the right, but it will slide over to the left. Moving on to the Y slide up and down. I'm gonna add in adjustment clip. Make it 5 frames, 3, 4, 5. Then we're gonna duplicate it. Open the first one. Then I'm gonna add a transform, keyframe the position Y, beginning and end of the clip. Change this to minus 0.5 or just 0.5, doesn't really matter. In my case, I'm gonna put minus. Then I'm gonna graph it like this. Then add motion blur and change the edge behavior to reflect. Close this off. Open the next clip, diffusion page, and do the same thing. This, keyframe the position, beginning and end of the clip, change this to positive 0.5, and change the graph line. And of course, don't forget to add motion blur and change the edge behavior to reflect. Okay, so that's going to be it for the Y slides. Now we are going to move on to the final and best looking transition of them all, which is going to be the warp. Now to do this transition, add an adjustment clip, make it 10 frames, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then of course copy it and put it on both sides of your transition. Open the first one in the Fusion page. Then what you want to do is you want to add a simple zoom in transition as we did before. So just keyframe the zoom, put it at 0.75, graph it like so. Then of course add motion blur and change the edge behavior to reflect. But now instead of closing this window, what we're going to do is we're going to add a dent node without the DNT. Change the size to maximum. Change the strength to 0. Go to the beginning of the clip. Keyframe the strength at 0. Go to the end of the clip. And put minus 0.1. I'll make sure to change the dent type to type 3 as well. Then you want to graph the dent like this. Then if you want, you can add motion blur over here. Now go back over to the edit page. Open the next one in the Fusion page. Now just make a simple zoom out transition like we did before. Keyframe the beginning and end. Put the zoom at the beginning to 2.5. Spline it like this. And of course, don't forget to add your motion blur. And that's going to be it for the top 5 easiest transitions for beginners to learn in DaVinci Resolve. You can use these in shorts, in long form videos, wherever you want. These are my top 5 picks for the easiest and best beginner transitions. If you've watched this entire video, you're probably serious about learning short form content. That's exactly why I created my beginner-friendly course for DaVinci Resolve, where I teach everything from scripting and filming to editing. You also get free presets and monthly updates to make editing faster, easier, and way less overwhelming. Check the first link in the description for more information.